Welcome to the Emperor Snowman. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and blast that alarm. If you're returning, thanks for the support. In tonight's video, I am going to thoughts. I'm going to call this segment Thoughts because this has weighed on me. And where to begin? All right, let me just jump right into it. When I was a kid, let me see, when Star Wars come out, I was probably around 5, but I didn't watch it at the theaters until Empire Strikes Back come out. But the original Star Wars, A New Hope, I saw it on regular TV. You know, them big wooden box things that you can't move, that you don't have remote control for. So that's what I watched it on. Not very good graphics and stuff. And I think back and I'm like, man, I'm an action guy. I like a lot of action. And it's hard for me to believe that I loved A New Hope as much as I remember. Because I'm going to tell you something. That intro is a tad bit too long. Now, any of y'all remember the Star Trek? Probably not, because a lot of Star Wars fans are usually not Star Trek fans. But I was not a Star Trek fan because the first movie, the motion picture, if you remember correctly, it takes like 20 minutes. It seemed like 20 minutes where they're just playing music and they're riding in the shuttle up to the Enterprise. And that right there is also the style in which Star Wars was done in. And in a way. So I've always had this fascination with droids. So when I think back to A New Hope, I think, you know what, is it possible the only reason I liked A New Hope during that whole 20 minutes, yes, the beginning, don't get me wrong, the beginning of the movie is full of action. All right, and we get to see stormtroopers and Darth Vader, and you're like, oh my God, what's going on here? What are these uniforms? You know, and these helmets that the rebels were wearing, and Princess Leia. And yeah, there's a lot that goes on in that first few seconds. But once they jettison out into Tatooine, there is a long period of time where a lot doesn't happen. Now, they do go on to explain. But as a kid, that time, it just blows my mind that it blows my mind that I liked it so much, because other things that had long intros like that, I lost interest. So it has to be because I had a fascination with the droids. And as an adult today, I really, think robots eventually are going to take over. And The Matrix, which is one of my favorite, is always in the back of my head. But I loved R2-D2 and C-3PO, and I think that might be why my kids today don't like A New Hope as much. They don't hate it, but to them it seems slow. And it might have seemed slow to me back then, but I loved robots. So I'm just trying to, if anybody else thinks the same thing that I'm thinking, please say it in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking, because this is just one of those things that, man, it bugs me. And yeah, I don't know. We just have to, I want to hear from you. Let me know what you think, and if you feel the same way, that after the initial surge of Darth Vader and the stormtroopers, when the droids jettison, from then until they get to the bar, the canteen, is that time a little too slow and boring? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. See you next time.
You have failed me for the last time.